I had a great uncle, I loved him so much, and he was going through cancer. It started in his lungs, and then it moved all into his facial area, and he really went through a battle. It just literally took his life. That all the treatments and things wasn't there at the time when he was going through it. But still yet, all through it, he held on to faith.
Yes, you have to, even though you might have the best doctor in the world, the best hospital in the world, still yet the very bottom of that and the very top is God Himself.
Thank God.
You've got to hold on to His hand. There was times, Jonathan, that I would lay in my bed and I would be in so much pain that I thought, Lord, I just cannot handle this anymore. And I'm not telling this to scare anybody, because I hope that even though I'm telling you that you do have to suffer, but in the middle of the night when there's no one that can help you, God is there, and you can just call on Him, and it may be the relief that you get might just be the coolness of your pillow to flip it over, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this just feels so good, and you realize that comes from God. You know it.
Exactly.
Everything comes from God.
And wouldn't you also agree to this statement that a lot of times people can even be in church, go through the motions, but when a tragedy like this hits their life, they become a personal relationship with the Lord. I mean, their walk with God becomes so much closer, and they realize where their help really comes from.
Exactly. I know I'm a different person. I have always been with God. Always been a Christian all my life. Since I was 5 years old, I've been singing, but going through this trial with cancer and God bringing me through it has made me a different person. When the sun shines, I enjoy it more. When the wind blows, I enjoy it more. Just laughter. I love to laugh. Just absolutely love to laugh. And I love people. And people are God's creation, and you've got to love them. And God is love. So we have to love each other and support each other. And I have been on both sides of the cancer. I lost a husband 10 years ago, so I know what it feels like to be on the other side of watching your loved one go through that. And I've also been on the side where I myself was the patient. So it's rough on the family. It's a trial for everybody.
Exactly.
Yep.
I am so thankful today for you coming and being with us, and I pray that this has give people encouragement, hope, and just a sense of I can make it through this.
That's right.
Through and by God and Jesus, we can do all things.
Yes.
And don't lose the faith. Just hold on to the faith. And once again, I want to thank you for coming and telling your testimony, telling your experience, and just reaching out to people.
Well, I appreciate you having me, Jonathan.
Okay.
Appreciate you having me.
And there's so many organizations we can support. The American Cancer Society, once again, right here in our local place, the Knox County Cancer Patient Fundraisers. They're always out doing things, trying to raise money to help the patients. Get behind these organizations. Help them. And let's do our part to change somebody's life for God's glory.
That's right.
So until next week, this has been the Local and Community Issues and Answers.